It's Rebecca. So, insecurity exercise for today is being suicidal. What do you do when you're suicidal? You know, when I tried to kill myself, I was lucky because my kids saved me. I'd locked myself in the bathroom. I knew my ex-husband was due home in like an hour. I had the bottle of pills. I had the X-Acto knife to cut my wrists. I had the tub half full of warm water. I had the faucet running. So when I felt myself pass out, I was going to use my toe to like turn the drain off and turn the shower on so that I wouldn't make too much of a mess. That was my main thought. And then an anticipation of just getting out. Get away. Now, people who have not been suicidal, one of their common arguments is, "Oh, that's so selfish. How dare you? Just think of yourself. That's awful. Think of your family. Think of your friends. Think of your kids. How dare you want to kill yourself? You're a terrible person." That's a really stupid thing to say. I tell people, and I've told them for years, being suicidal is like having a rat gnawing on your face. I'd love to think of you and your feelings, but it's really hard to concentrate on anything except the fact that a big rodent is burrowing through my cheek. What you got to do is kill the rat. And it's hard. He's a chewy little fucker. But look at all the things, the good things I've been able to do since I tried to kill myself. I wrote a memoir. I've had 9 readers tell me it helped them to not commit suicide. That's just absolutely astonishing. I've taught, art therapy at an abused children's home. I got a nonverbal little 10-year-old who had been abused worse than anyone I've ever heard of. She started talking 2 weeks after she started drawing because she did that. All I did was show her what pencil and paper and charcoal and paint and clay can do. I told the kids, I said, look, artists are luckier than other people. We can splash it out on canvas. We can scratch it out on paper. We can pound it out on clay. We can get it out that way. And the lucky thing is, everyone is an artist. It doesn't matter if they're a good artist or, a genius or they suck. They can only draw stick figures. It doesn't matter. Any kind of creativity helps. But I've been able to help so many people who were like me, and they're living through it now, the suicidal things now, and the misery right now. Know that you are a treasure, and we want you to live. What would have happened to all these people that I was able to help if I hadn't been there to do it? I've made the world a better place simply by being alive. It's the same with you. There's so many of us out there, especially now in this, the times of madness that we're living through right now. I was as low as I could get. I had the knife in my wrist. I had the pills in my hand. And I didn't do it because my little toddler knocked on the door and asked for chocolate milk. And I remember being in a rage that I had to stop because I knew I couldn't do that to my kids. They saved me. I didn't want to be saved. I wanted to go. I wanted to get out. And now that was years ago. Now I look back on my life And I've had some crazy shit happen, and some really dramatic, some really awful stuff. And I've been near suicidal a couple more times. But I've been far happier and able to do so much for so many. And I'm going to continue to help as many as I can until I've been dead half an hour, you know? And then if I'm a spirit, I'm going to try to do nice things then too. That's a key to making you want to stay. Is to realize that, yeah, you are very important to other people. And at first you'll be like, I don't care, I just want to get out. I just want to get out. Stay. We need you. Even though you don't think we do. We do. Hang in there. I love you. You're all my brothers and sisters of circumstance. And we will get through this. And we will be a helping hand when you can't stand on your own.